Dragon Ball Sparking Zero just got a major gameplay balance patch that addressed a lot of the issues spotlighted by the community. This is the kind of stuff you love to see, bro. This is just proof that if you have a problem with a product, don't just sit back and accept it how it is. Complain. Make your voice heard. Let people know what your issues are. And the people that have the power to fix it will do so if they care about the product. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, for a minute I was scared that this game was headed down the same road as Storm Connections. But we're not here to talk about Storm, baby. It's Dragon Ball time. Let's get into these patch notes. By the way, there is actually a secret patch that I discovered that is not detailed in the patch notes. If y'all want to know what that is, make sure you stay to the end of the video because it is a big deal. Game mode adjustments. All stages are now able to be selected in offline P1 versus P2 battles. Y'all already know the Hyperbolic Time Chamber was the only available local battle stage. But now you can pick all of them, and y'all will see that as an example during the gameplay portion. So, stick around. Functionality adjustments. Battle setup. A function allowing you to change a character's display method has been added. So y'all know how it's kind of annoying to navigate the character selection screen to find the character you want just because of the way that they're ordered. I get why they're ordered this way, but it still makes it kind of annoying, bro, with all the forms being in their own separate slide and the characters next to each other. It's just like, come on, bro, especially characters with multiple versions of themselves. You can now hit the L2 button to switch view, and it will sort the characters by saga. So it starts at the Sand Saga, goes into the Namek Saga, goes into the Cell Saga, then it goes into Dragon Ball Super, and then you got the movies, and then you got GT and Dragon Ball. Bro, finding your character is going to be so much more easier. And then when you want to pick a character with transformations, let's say I pick this version of Goku, all the transformations are right here. Bruh, they did their thing, baby. That's what I'm talking about. The My Sets function has been added for team members. Yes, so when you have a team selected, you can hit the R2 button and bring up a preset list. You can have 5 different preset teams already pre-made, so that when you're going into online battles, either with friends or in ranked mode, you can just pick from one of these that you already have set. This is especially useful for DP battles, where you only have a limited amount of DP and a limited amount of time to meet that DP requirement for your characters, bro. We've all had that situation where we were trying to make the characters fit the DP, and we ran out of time before we got all our characters, so now we just had one less character than we were supposed to. With this, that should no longer be an issue. Ranked match / player match. You can now skip the intro battle animations. Requires both players to input the skip command. Pretty simple update. You can skip the intro. I don't really skip the intros. I wouldn't really want to anyway, but I mean, you can. Player match. You can now set your team to hidden or revealed to your opponent when editing your team. I mean, that's nice, I guess. I mean, it's a player match, so I'd assume you're probably playing with friends and stuff, so I don't know how useful that is, but I mean, hey, it's there. Custom battle mode. Text can now be sorted alphabetically. Dope, I guess. Options. You can now set the battle camera distance to be closer. Let me show y'all what that looks like real quick. So if you go under options under controls and camera, you can now change camera type settings to type B. Go ahead and save that. Now this is what the new camera looks like. It's like super zoomed in. It's like, I guess it's supposed to be way more cinematic. I don't really know if I like this. Like, I actually don't mind the zoomed out camera. This might, some of y'all might prefer this. So, if you like the new camera, go ahead and use it. Look, it zooms in a lot on those. Kamehameha. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So, hey. Again, I'm gonna probably keep the old camera that we already have that's zoomed out a little bit. I like that one better. But if you want to zoom it in all the way, like right here, you can do that. All right, y'all, this is the moment y'all been waiting for, though. We got the battle system adjustments. High-speed Dragon Dash, new action. The new quick movement action high-speed Dragon Dash, where you can move quickly towards your opponent, has been added. Perform with R2 and holding X on PS5 or RT and A on Xbox Series X and Series S. It's basically just a faster Dragon Dash that allows you to, continue combos in situations where you normally wouldn't have been able to. So here's an example of the old one. Y'all see it right there on the screen. And here's the new one. It's even quicker. So, hey, I mean, that's nice. That's dope. People are probably going to find great ways to utilize this to extend combos. Smash attack. You will no longer be stunned when being hit by a rush key blast when charging a smash attack. As the old example shows, at first when you were charging a smash attack and you get hit with a rush key blast, you get knocked back a little bit, causing the smash attack to not really reach your opponent sometimes. However, after the patch, this no longer occurs. So, hey, go team. When charging a smash attack during a rush attack, charge time reduction based on hit count has been increased. So the deeper you are into your combo, the quicker your charge attack is going to come out mid-combo. That's nice. Rush Key Blast. The time between being able to fire the next Rush Key Blast after firing the maximum consecutive amount at once, different for each character, has been increased. Unfortunately, I don't have footage of the old patch of me doing it, but just understand, y'all know that some characters are able to just spam Key Blast damn near endlessly. Well, they made it so that you can't really do that anymore. Like, there's gonna be a bigger window of time in between your volleys of Key Blast, so, the opponent can actually act and do things and, punch you in your face while you're trying to spam them Key Blast. That's nice. That's nice. Rush Key Blast Deflection. You can now move while deflecting Rush Key Blast. This is a great update because previously, if you start deflecting Key Blast, you were locked in the spot that you were in, making it so that you couldn't go anywhere. And people would utilize a tactic where if they would just hit you with a super while you're deflecting Key Blast, you're guaranteed to get hit with it because for some reason while deflecting Key Blast, the game has you not in a guard state. I don't know why, but yeah, it was an easy way to land supers on people. Now, you can just move out the way. Steps. You will now no longer be able to be hit by certain attacks immediately after performing a step. Now, I don't know which moves specifically hit you after performing steps and which ones don't, but I mean regular combo hits after you perform a step and do that little, animation thing, those definitely miss as shown on the screen. So also, Rush Key Blast and Smash Key Blast can now be evaded. And what that means is, as opposed to like actually evading them with your character, in the middle of your step animation, you'll have iframes. So you can like literally phase through the Key Blast and the Smash Key Blast as long as you time your steps right. So that'll just make it so that steps will be even more useful than they already were. If y'all ain't been using your steps, bro, make sure y'all use those. Z-Burst Dash. The amount of key consumed when activating it has been increased. This is a simple update. Instead of using one bar, it uses two. So now you got to manage your key a little better. Burst Smash. Key will no longer be consumed when activating it and will instead consume an amount based on the distance traveled. So as you can see in the old footage, when you did a burst smash at first, it used a preset amount of key. But now it just uses enough key to get you there and then you can keep the combo going. Blast. Damage has been increased when using a boost. I don't have any footage to show the difference of any of this either, but I guess that the damage increase that you get from boosting your attack, people thought wasn't really worth the boost at first, so they increased it. So now it's more worth it when you boost your attack, get a lot more damage from it. Z-Search. Z-Search will no longer lose track of your opponent when characters are swapped. Thank you, Jesus. I don't know why this was a thing in the game at first, but y'all already know when you defeat a character and their next character comes in, you have to play a game of hide and seek. You have to look for them. And it oftentimes resulted in you getting hit with a free attack by the opponent because you couldn't find them, but they can look directly at you. That was weak. Glad they fixed that. Also, you will now quickly regain sight of your opponent if they enter your line of sight from the front when Z-Search is not locked onto them. Pretty much just makes it quicker to find your opponent when they're in front of you. We've all had situations in this game where you got an opponent in front of you, you can see them, but your character can't see them for some reason. They just blind to them, and then you still don't lock on, even though they're literally right there. They fixed that. Dope. Z counter. I'm going to go ahead and read all these off because these all go together. Z counter is the Z vanish. I didn't know it was called Z counter. I thought it was just Z vanish. But yes, man, they were trying to attack vanishing wars in this patch, and they did. The input window has been shortened. Z counter will become more difficult to perform if performed consecutively, which just means that the Z counter is going to be faster after each one. Key consumed has been increased when successfully performing a Z counter, so vanish wars aren't going to last as long even if you are performing successful vanishes because you're going to be losing more key. Skill count increase speed has been reduced when successfully performing a Z counter. Everyone who plays this game knows that by the time you get done with a Vanish War, y'all will both have full skill stock, and that's just not a good thing, bro. Like, it shouldn't be that easy to get them. It makes it so that there's no risk to using them. It's like, yo, I might as well just use it all up. I'm gonna just get it right back again. That's dumb. So I'm glad that they fixed that, bro. Make it more of a risk reward. The risk reward thing was leaning way more heavily in the reward than it was the risk. There's like no risk to utilizing your blast stocks. Now there's gonna be. Revenge counter. Skill count consumed when using perception against revenge counter has been reduced from 2 to 1. I honestly didn't even know that using perception against revenge counter costs 2 because, I guess people don't really utilize this mechanic that often. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, it costed 2 at first and now it only costs 1. So, fire. Rush attacks during sparking mode. Gradual damage reduction of consecutive hits has been increased. As y'all can see on the screen, I did a certain amount of damage before a patch, and now after the patch, doing a full rush combo with sparking does even less damage. So, you can't just use that anymore. You go into sparking and just spam the rush attack. You might want to do other things or you ain't gonna get as much damage as you want to get. Combos. The final attack of aerial combos and aerial slash combos will no longer be interrupted by guarding. Now, I don't know all of the specific combos that this applies to, but what I do know is that before the patch came out, the last hit of this combo, the one that gives the hard knockdown, could be blocked. Sometimes players were just blocking. It's like, okay, I guess I don't get my knockdown. I guess that wasn't intentional. So they fixed that, and now you'll always get that combo. Character switch. Health recovery rate of standby characters has been reduced, so no more running away. Also, another thing that I heard about is apparently they changed the way that it determines who wins in a situation where you get a timeout in ranked mode and stuff like that. Apparently, it's no longer which team has the most health remaining. It's which team did the most damage. So if you decided to sit back and run away the whole time spamming sleeping Senzu Bean, you will lose. You got to get your ass in the paint and fight. I love that. In the final update of this category, Z Burst Dash Giant characters. The tackle done by giant characters during Z Burst Dashes is now guardable. Thank you, Lord, bro. As y'all can see in the old footage, you could not block Z Burst Dashes. You're gonna keep on getting hit with them shoulder charges, especially if you're playing against a good player. It's damn near nothing you could do, bro. Now you can block it and then, enact the punishment. I like it. Skill adjustments. We got a few things to go over in skill adjustments. Some nice changes, skills that cause instant sparking mode. Skill count consumed has been increased. So all of the instant sparking moves that cost like 3, I think they all cost 4 now. And with the slow down rate of getting your blast stock now, and I'm still calling them blast stock like in the old games. I'm gonna keep calling them that too. The slow down rate of getting your blast stocks makes it so that, utilizing your instant spark move is more of a risk. Because when it runs out, you cooked. You ain't gonna have no. They still should have introduced key sickness. Like, I still think that needs to be a thing. But whatever. Less instant spark spam. I like it. Skills that increase stats in general. Skill count consumed has been decreased. So those skills now cost less to use. I guess people weren't really utilizing those skills at all. So now, you got more of a reason to use them. After image strike, oh my God, let's go. Effect duration has been reduced to 10 seconds. It previously was 15, and it will be removed if your opponent using perception while you're under the effect. So if you are fighting against someone who is using after image strike, all you gotta do is use perception. If they hit you while you got your perception stance and then you counter, they after image strike will be erased. It will go away. They will no longer have after image strike active. This is amazing. People with after image strike are gonna have to actually fight in a smart way. They can't just run up to you spamming rush combo, because that's all you had to do. Previously, if you had after image strike, just go crazy. Just go crazy with the rush combos. You'll be hitting your opponent, and then whenever they try to hit you back, you'll after image, and then you can keep the combo going. No longer. False Courage. Skill count consumed has been increased from 1 to 2 to promote less spamming when you're playing against androids like 19 and 20. There's other characters that also have False Courage, but they don't get to use it as much either. It costs 2 now. So, take that. Technique. All I need is 5 seconds. That's Super Saiyan 4 Goku's buff. Skill count consumed has been increased from 3 to 2. And the status increase upon activation has been increased. So yeah, it now costs less to use that move, and he gets even more buff when he does use it. I guess they decided that since the skill literally only lasts an actual 5 seconds, it needed to be buffed up to promote, people actually using the move. This says standard barrier, but I found out this is actually supposed to say Stardust barrier. You can now activate it while receiving melee attacks from the front. This is a Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta exclusive move. And yeah, for some reason it was his get off me move, but it didn't work as a get off me. You couldn't use it as a get off me, but now you can. That's crazy. Blast adjustments. Long range blast and ultimate blast. Speed has been reduced. So yes, you can now get a better chance to move the hell out of the way when someone hits you with a long range blast or an ultimate. Z Broly spammers, y'all time has come with this patch. Super Vegito Final Kamehameha. Key consumed and damage has been increased. Okay, so they made it cost more key, but it actually is more damaging as well. So they kind of nerfed it and buffed it at the same time. All right, Goku Mini Quick Rush. Trajectory cannot be changed while rushing. You know how when you're doing the rush attacks, you can actually like move around to the left or right or up or down and stuff like that while your character's charging at the other character to activate the move. I guess Goku Mini's just went in a straight line, but they changed it so that he can move around now. So that's dope. Mr. Satan, Present Bomb, increase ending lag after activation. For those who don't know, Mr. Satan actually could spam you and lock you into an infinite loop of Present Bomb over and over again because of his insane key charge rate. He would hit you with Present Bomb. When you blow up, he would charge his key back to enough to use Present Bomb and use it again and again and again and again and again. It was inescapable. It is one of the spammiest and cheesiest tactics I've seen people use online, making Hercule an actual top tier in this game. But no more of that. You're gonna be able to get the hell out the way now. Dope. And for the final category, we got character adjustments. Android 19/Dr. Giro. Health/key amount absorbed on successful throw has been adjusted. So not only does their False Courage cost more, when they do get a throw on you, they don't get as much health or key from you. So that's fire. Again, to promote less spamming when you're actually using those characters. Dragon Dash, Quick Ascend, and Quick Descend now consume key. I'm pretty sure y'all all seen the tournament footage of the grand finals in that tournament for Sparking Zero, where the tournament players were just flying around, up and down, quick descending, dashing around, making it pretty much impossible to Z-Burst dash to each other, because I guess when you're utilizing that mechanic, you can't Z-Burst dash to your opponent. I didn't even know that was a thing. And the androids, for some reason, had infinite key. It doesn't utilize key when they did that. That was a terrible decision, but they fixed it. It now does that. So, hey, rejoice. Cell's second form. You can now escape the throw. I guess second form Cell's throw was untechable at first, and that wasn't intentional, so it's now techable. Cooler. Amount of health restored upon transforming has been increased. Okay, so I guess they felt like Cooler didn't get enough health back when he transformed, so they increased it. Grade 8 Vegeta slash Dr. Willow. Maximum health has been reduced. I think the giant characters, most of them start off with 4 health bars, but Grade 8 Vegeta and Dr. Willow were low-cost giant characters. I think the other giant characters in this game cost like, 5 or like 4 or 5 points, something like that. And Vegeta and Dr. Willow, I think, cost like 3, maybe even 2. So they decided, yeah, if these characters are gonna be low DP like that, they shouldn't have 4 health bars, especially considering that they're giant characters and have all this OP stuff about them. So yeah, the Giants have just been nerfed in this patch, bro. I like it though. I'm here for it. Then other, we have improved performance and ease of use. Now for those of y'all who stuck around to the end of the video, I got a special little treat for y'all, man. There was actually a patch that they didn't even mention in the patch notes. They definitely should have mentioned this because this was actually a big freaking deal. So you know how in this game, when you're trying to perform moves following combos, the moves just straight up wouldn't come out. Like say if I tried to do my ultimate, like I'm just gonna show an example. Let's say I would do a combo on Frieza right now. Boom, hit him up, boom, 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 knock him down and start trying to use my ultimate. Even though I'm holding R2, Goku would just do this. And it's like, bro, do the move. I'm spamming the move, do the move. And the move just wouldn't come out. That doesn't happen anymore. From all of my testing, when you do a move, it immediately happens. Look at that. That wouldn't happen previously. Previously, that would not have happened. Upon the knockaway, trip. Throw him away. Immediately, kick away, okay. Gotta do a few kicks, but then after I'm able to do it, I'm stuttering and stuff. But the move comes out, bro. Bow. Let's try one more time. Knock Frieza far away, hold on. Follow with Kamehameha. It comes out quick. There's no bullshit ass lag or reduction. Let's do this real quick. Follow with a spirit bomb. Spam, 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 spam. Kick. Bop. Immediate spirit bomb. Dog, that was not a thing previously. They fixed the issue. Like, they really fixed the issue. I don't know why they didn't put that in the patch notes, but that is there. That's there. That is so dope, bruh. The Spark and Zero team was in they Duffy with this patch, bruh. They really did their thing. I like this update. And with that being said, that is gonna do it, man. The Spark and Zero update, man. They put a lot of stuff in the patches. We gotta play the game more and see what the community has to say about the update and the things that have changed. And as time goes on, if we find more issues, be vocal, speak out about the issues, and this company is willing to make the changes that they need to make this game as great as it was always supposed to be, bruh. I'm about to go ahead and get up out of this thing, bruh. Are y'all enjoying the new Spark and Zero patch? Y'all let me know down in the comment section, bruh. And if you got any other changes that you noticed that I didn't address in this video, put that down in the comment section too. This has been your boy Dairo TV. We signing out. Peace.